Hiya.
Oh, you're the British Transport Police.
We are, yes.
Very pleased to meet you. Do you mind if I record this conversation?
No, go on. We're recording as well, just so you know. Yeah.
Hi there. So you just agree that you're happy for me to record the conversation? Yeah?
Yes.
Well, very pleased to see you this morning. How are you doing?
Thank you. And yourself?
A little bit agitated. I haven't been allowed free travel to get from here to Lime Street.
Free travel in what?
To go about my business. I'm being denied exit from the station.
Right. Have you purchased a ticket where you boarded the train?
I purchased a ticket and I can show evidence of that.
Right. Have you printed that ticket
I
off?
wasn't able to get it printed, no.
Right. Is there a reason why you were unable to get it printed
I was
off?
for the train. I have to be in a really important meeting in Reading, and I had to run to get the train because it was going to cause me enormous problems if I didn't get that train and was delayed for that really important meeting in Reading.
Right.
And I thought, quite reasonably,
that
I've paid for a ticket.
Yeah.
I can prove I paid for a ticket. I can prove I've got the code for the ticket. And I literally, as I've said to these people, all I need to do is to go there to get that ticket and to show these people the ticket that I have purchased and paid for. And they're denying me an ability to do that. I understand their reasoning. All I'm saying is I've paid for a ticket, so my belief is that in law I can show I've had no intent to defraud anybody.
Yeah.
I haven't travelled this network trying to travel without a ticket, and I can evidence that. And so I did not intend to give these people my personal details. I don't believe they're empowered to take them, and I'm not going to give them to you. Should you, of course, arrest me, I will, of course, give you my personal details.
Yeah.
I will abide by the empowerment that you have. But I think, frankly, I can travel the country, I can go to Reading, I can go to Manchester, I can go all over the place, get a ticket, I can tap my phone on devices. It's only here in Liverpool that we seem to have this archaic system with these people who cause these problems for people who are just trying to pay for tickets and go about their daily business, minding their own business, which is all I'm trying to do.
Right, okay. Obviously, when you do purchase your ticket on the train line, you do have to tick to the terms and conditions that you have to print it off.
I don't know, nobody ever reads that stuff, do they?
I know, but unfortunately you do need, as you say, on this network here for Merseyside, they do require you to have the said ticket printed off, ready for inspection at the gate or at the barriers here.
I take your point.
Yeah.
All I would say is that anybody can have a policy, anybody can make a rule. Yeah, doesn't mean it's a criminal offence, doesn't mean it's a civil offence. I don't believe I've committed an offence. I mean, they may think I've broken their procedures and policies. That's fine. I don't believe I've committed any offence because I've paid money for a ticket to travel, and I can prove that.
Yeah,
so
you have got
offence?
but you have got your ticket, but you've not printed the said ticket off.
Where's my civil
where you should have but you should have printed it off before you travelled, because it. Well, no, it does say obviously on the train stations and on the trains that you have to have your ticket ready to present to these guys. And if you have it on the phone, which is the actual ticket, yours isn't the actual ticket. Yours is proof to say you've purchased a ticket, but you've not yet you've not yet printed that said ticket off.
What you're saying, but my point is slightly different. My point is that what's happened, you could have a rule on the terms and conditions on Merseyside saying everybody on the train has to stand on one leg, and everybody would have to stand on one leg, and you could threaten people if they didn't stand on one leg. Now that would be crazy, much as this is crazy, but it's not breaking the law if people don't do it. They're breaking your rules.
Obviously,
and that's the difference I'm trying to get across to you.
So this is their bylaws that it is a ticketed area, which we do have to have a said ticket to come onto the station, and for as soon as you board the train, you should have a ticket of travel, unless your train station is closed and then you've taken a picture to say it's closed. Come to these guys and they will sell you a ticket. And that's the case. But you've purchased your ticket already, but unfortunately, because you haven't printed it off, you should have printed it off before you travelled.
So my point to you again is I've looked at the bylaws, and I may be wrong, but I've read the bylaws, and my understanding of the bylaws is that they say if you break these bylaws, you may be taken to court.
Yeah.
And if you're taken to court, and it can be shown that there's an intent to defraud, you may be prosecuted. Now I can show there was no intent to defraud.
Okay.
So if we go to court, it's all going to be very annoying for me, very embarrassing for Merseyside, but I can show there was no intent to defraud, so I don't believe that I'm in any kind of situation where I've broken these bylaws. I'm on the train, I paid for the ticket, I'm trying to go about my business, these people are stopping me. All of our problems, it's not your fault, I know, all of the problems you're having is because you've got these crazy laws, bylaws that are about 15 years out of date. The world has moved on. We all buy tickets online, we all represent those on our phones, that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm being stopped
So
from
can I
doing.
just explain to you?
Yeah, go on.
So the train line tickets, as you said rightly, you have to print out the tickets. If it's not printed out, it's not valid on the train.
Exactly. That's what the lady said to me.
Yeah, it's not valid on the train. What can I just explain to you? What happened is sometimes people buy train line tickets, they don't print it, they do the journey, they complete the journey.
Yes.
What happens is they get refunded. They get refunded. No, okay. So some people does that. Okay, I'm just saying you do. Your intention to do that on this occasion.
Specifically, I asked these people to let me go just over there, to print the ticket, and they would see a printed ticket, and they
So
would know that it
their
was
understanding would be if they went here, you would have done the journey, and you got the refunded as well for the train line, which some people does that. Okay, so.
anybody leaving Liverpool Central Station without paying.
So let me explain. So at the moment, you travel without the valid tickets.
You're saying
So okay, without no, it is. It's on the terms and conditions without valid tickets. Now you can't deal with them as a civil matter, as you said. Yeah. You can give your details to them, and if you don't, then
Is there a
please get
reason
involved.
why?
Please get involved.
As
Then it's been
indeed-
called
as indeed-
the criminal matter, where it is dealt as a big fraud.
and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
I'm not giving these people my
so,
details. Because I paid for it.
so this is what's happening now. So I hope you
cannot be
understand.
ticket fraud because I paid for the ticket.
That's not valid tickets.
There's no intention to defraud the law.
Well, we don't know because.
I can prove it. I can show you the receipt. I can
So
get it printed.
yeah, so as I say, it's not valid.
Okay, well,
I've just been informed, reliably informed, that's not a valid ticket. It's a reference number for a ticket.
Well, I've had all
that
three of you inform me that.
purchased. You should have
Yeah.
printed the ticket off before you travel.
So, can I just go and print the ticket off?
So you should have done it before you travel.
Oh, I see. So,
You can't travel without
so
a
you're
valid
going to
ticket.
take me to court because you won't let me print the ticket.
Merseyrail.
Let's do it then.
Merseyrail.
What do we do next?
Obviously, you need to provide your details to these people here. Can I just ask, is there a reason why you don't want
Yeah, because I
to?
don't believe they're empowered to take them, and I don't believe I have to give them.
They do have the power to do take your details. They do. They are accredited.
I don't believe that.
Right.
Sorry.
Well-
I will give. If I'm arrested, I will give my details to the arresting police officer.
Yeah.
When hearing the basis upon which I'm being arrested, because that will then be used in the court of law.
Right, at the moment, I do have a necessity because you're not failing to provide your
I will not
details.
provide my details
But,
until I'm arrested.
yeah, why would I want to arrest you?
Well, I don't want you to arrest me. But
Yeah, and I don't want to arrest
Nobody
you and
has
take
any
you to custody.
Yeah,
And
I really
you've
don't
got a
want that
meeting
either.
to get
I
to.
really don't want
I've still got things to do today, obviously.
I'm not going to be pressured into giving
Yeah.
people my details. I have a right the right to privacy. I will not give people my details and they're pressuring me to do that. I don't believe you have a right to take my details until you arrest me. If you arrest me, if there is a basis for you to arrest me, and you arrest me, and you tell me why I'm being arrested, I will of course comply and I will of course give my details.
Right.
But I will be arrested first before I give that information.
But then, what I'm going to say, is if I arrest you, then
Yeah.
I take it on a police matter.
Yeah.
Where you provide your details to them.
Yeah.
You fill a complaint form in. You're not happy because of the system. So why don't you write to Merseyrail and explain to them
We really need
the
to change
system?
the system, and when this goes on social media, a lot of people are going to start talking about why the system needs to change, because it's broken. I can travel all around the country, paying online, using my phone.
Yes, but
That's
you
what's
haven't
normal.
got the ticket.
I
You
paid
have
for
a
the ticket,
reference. Yeah, but
and I
that's
can
just a
print that
reference
ticket
number.
just over there.
Yes, but you should have
I can
printed the ticket before you
And you're going
travelled.
to arrest me for that.
Right, so obviously we're just going round in circles, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Right, just give me 1 minute. Right, sir, I am going to arrest you
Okay.
for failing to provide a valid ticket to travel, okay?
So you're going to
So
arrest me for
my
failing
necessity
to,
is,
sorry, to,
uh,
for
my
failing
necessity
to,
for
failing to
to
provide
provide a valid
to
ticket for
Okay.
travel, which you don't have on your person. You have a reference number, so I will arrest you for the offence.
And you won't let me print that to show you that I
No,
have a ticket?
because you've already passed the point where you could have printed the
So
ticket
you won't
off.
allow me to print the ticket?
Well, obviously when I've finished dealing with you then, yeah, you can go and print the ticket off,
Thank you
that's
very much.
fine.
Yep.
Okay, do you want to come to our office and
Yep.
we'll speak out the way?
Yeah, yep.
And we'll take it from there.
Okay.
All right, do you want to follow this way? Thank you. Right, so you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questions something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Sir, do you understand the caution? Sir? No reply, okay.
Just cautionary, I didn't manage to order, unfortunately. She's absolutely fine. No, not really.
Right, sir, I'll explain the court.
No.
Well, we're going into a police station.
Okay, so you're going to prevent me from recording this conversation?
Sir, we're going into a police station. I will have my camera on,
Okay.
as will the other two officers.
Well, I will believe you then.
Yeah.
I will turn my camera
Yeah,
off.
thank you very much. Come this way, sir.
Sir, can I just take the phone off you, please?
No, I don't think so.
You will get your phone. You will get your phone back.
Okay, I want a receipt for the phone then, please.
Yeah, we'll go into the office.
Everything's recorded. Everything's recorded. So.
Well, I don't know that, though, do I?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going to. I'm not turning mine off. Yeah, do you want to come this way to our office?
Not particularly.
Just wash that carpet.
Oh, thank you. Be careful. There you go.
So while we're just on our
Oh,
turn it off.
Like, power up? Yeah.
right, sir, just come into the office.
Not really.
Right, do you want to take a seat there for me, please, sir? Right, obviously, I've still got my camera on,
Yep.
shows my two colleagues, and this gentleman here is obviously a witness as well. So, you've said that you will provide your details to a police officer.
Yep.
So, once you've provided your details to me, and I've verified them, I will then de-arrest you.
Okay.
Okay, and then we can go and get your get your ticket printed
Okay,
off.
can I have proof of the arrest, please?
Proof of arrest you can have.
I need proof of arrest so that I can show everybody you've arrested me.
Well, obviously we don't have. I don't
Oh.
write a receipt to say you've been arrested.
I thought you would. I mean, I normally...
No, I don't write.
Well, if you look, I mean, I've been looking up, and you're obligated, if you stop me, to provide...
That's a stop search form, sir. You've not been searched.
So, yeah, but you're arresting me. Surely you have to provide evidence you've arrested me.
It will go on. I'm going to put it on the log, so
Okay.
everything will be on our log.
Stuff, lovely.
So at 9:25, okay. Right, so these devices are our P&C.
I don't know what that is.
Right, so obviously the police national computer.
Ah, right.
Sorry for the abbreviations.
Before what's turned off.
No, that's not...
Right, I apologise, I am suffering from a cold.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Right, sir, can I take your surname, please?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
got any
Yeah, of course I
identification?
do.
Thank you very much.
That is my business card.
Thank you
And
so
that
much.
is my bank
I only
card.
need one.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
I could be lying, couldn't I? But that's my bank card. So
Well, obviously, I'm going to take you as face value, aren't I?
thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Yeah. Is Alex short for Alexander? Mr. Lennon, can I take your date of birth, please? Do you class yourself as male? I do have to ask these questions, unfortunately.
Yes, I've always classed myself as
No,
male.
that's fine.
Yes.
Say, are you known to police? No.
Not really.
No,
I don't think
okay.
so.
Have you ever been stopped before or anything like that?
I've undoubtedly spoken. I've never had any serious issues with police.
Yeah, so you've never been taken to custody, had fingerprints or... No, right, that's what I meant, sorry. Is this your work address?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Mobile of 0...
That's the one.
Yeah, and have you got your home address, please, sir?
So
Yeah,
that's-
okay. Yeah,
That's the one. Yeah.
thank you. Mr. Lennon, have you got anything? Have you got your driver's license on you, please, or not? Do
sorry.
you not?
I've only got debit cards.
Yeah. I just need something with your address on. Not that I'm not distrusting you. It's just obviously I need to.
No, I mean,
Do you know? Sorry. Do you know on the voters check? It normally comes up, doesn't it? Right. Can you do me a favour? Can you just do a voters check on there for me, please? I'll pass you. Yeah, I'll pass you the gentleman's details.
Is a work address or home address?
It's his home address.
You said you got a bank card, sir. That's the only ID you got.
He's got his work.
A few bank cards, club membership card, load of business cards. That's all I've got. Yeah, I mean, I don't carry my driver's license or passport around usually. Oh, I've got a letter.
It-
I've got a letter somebody sent me.
Right. So is this your company? So you do scuba
Those
diving?
are two of my companies. Yeah.
Oh, right. Not really a scuba. I've never tried it, so I can't say.
Give it a go. Best thing ever.
I can't say.
Best thing ever.
I don't like it because I've never tried it.
It's fantastic.
I've got a friend who goes.
I've snorkeled, and that's about it.
Just imagine looking down on all those beautiful fish and actually being down amongst them.
I did snorkel in Mexico.
I've
Yeah.
never been to Mexico. I'd love to go to Mexico.
They've got a, where we stayed, it did have a bit of a reef, so the guides took us out for that.
Gorgeous.
Unfortunately, I just panicked and just kept.
Well, a lot of people do.
I needed
It's
to
an
control my breathing. It's hard to do.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems, you know, because your brain is saying, I can't breathe underwater. You know,
Yeah. And that was my biggest panic. And then water coming in the top of it.
Oh, horrible. Horrible.
Is it not working?
Just going around and
No.
around. The address isn't working.
Obviously, I've got two forms of ID. Both Home Office, Company's House. If not, obviously, there's nothing. We've seen two forms of identification, so I'm happy with that. So once we've verified your address, I'll de-arrest you, and then we'll go and get your ticket printed off.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Obviously, I will have to deal with you
Yeah.
for the incident.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What's this?
Mr. Lennon, do you class yourself as white British? Yeah. Sorry, I thought you'd finished.
Put in the address.
Say, obviously, modern technology
Tell me about it.
isn't
It's life hard.
assisting us on this day. I'm happy that I've seen two forms of identification,
Okay.
both with the same address on, one from the Home Office and one from Company's House.
Yep.
Okay, I have seen your work cards as well. Okay, so the time is, by my watch, 10:02, so I am de-arresting you. The facts will be reported. Obviously, I will have to interview you for this offence. Okay? Right. 10:02, de-arrested. Right, Mr. Leonard, do you want me to go and take you to get your ticket?
I would love that, thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, thank you very much.
No worries.
That's your fault.
Mr. Leonard, I'll keep my camera on, or do you want, you're happy to turn it off? It's up to you.
Keep it on, please.
That's
Keep it
fine.
on, that's by all means.
Yeah. Right, I'll just walk him out and get his ticket.
Sorry to cause you problems.
Right, I'll have to let you out because we're all barriered in. Do you know what? Obviously, I must have caught it in work, so I'm staying in work. I know a few people who have been laid up with it.
I was laid out in about 2 weeks. I had antibiotics, it was around the chest and all sorts.
Oh yeah, my mum had to get antibiotics.
Sorry?
My mum had to get antibiotics for this. Right, watch the mat. She did say it was frozen. And watch here as well. Pardon? This was actually the station when it was, so the trains were up here and then over, see the columns, there was a roof attached, yeah, and then the trains here used to go to, you know, like Speak to the docks and all down that end.
It's such a shame, there's so much like lovely architecture that's been
Yeah.
pulled down over the years. You know, it's a real shame.
Yeah. So if you ever see pictures of Central Station, that was it. Yeah. Right, this gentleman's gonna get his ticket printed off. Thank you.
This announcement is regarding the Heathrow Lake line. Due to a shortage of available trains, there will be a 30-minute service in place on the Heathrow Lake line today. We expect this to be a temporary shortage, and the timetable will be restored to 3 trains per hour at the start.
Oh, do you not get them printed off here? Will staff print it off?
Apologise for the delay and inconvenience this may cause to your journey.
Hello. Oh yeah, it says on there, sorry.
Our website or follow us on our social media channels.
Is there anything else you'd like from us before we go and you go and get your tickets?
So presumably I'll get a letter or something. to
Yeah,
tell me
I'll
about
send
being
you a
arrested
letter
and-
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you for being so polite. And, you know, apologies for wasting your time.
No, it's fine.
And,
Right. You have a safe journey.
Feel better.
Thank you. Bye-bye.